Hey everybody, welcome to the new revamped tutorials for X4. So I thought it would be fun to go through them. I haven't played X4 in about a year, and so this will be good time for me to kind of go through the game, learn things that I might have not learned or forgotten, and for other players who maybe want to watch just ahead of time, if they're at work or not at home at their computer, who don't want to go through the tutorial, and I think you really should go through the tutorial, or maybe just want extra practice and check things out ahead of time. So basically, close this box. We're going to hit escape. Do you want to load pre-made input profiles? You can go yes. Basically, they have tons of stuff here. You can just hit escape and close out of here. But you got like the thrust masters and everything else, which is really cool. But I'm going to use keyboard and mouse, and it works really well. Slash controller, so you can also use a controller. Okay, and a little ticker there. We'll just hit escape.
I need to perform a few routine physical tests.
Sounds good.
You know. Please move your head as far up or down as you can.
There you go. So I'm happy with that. And if you're not happy, I guess as far as you can, yeah. If you're not happy, you can invert. I'm definitely not going to invert that. But that's really good if you're using like a gamepad. Maybe you want to invert it. Oh, I'm still doing the same thing as like WASD. If you double tap W, you can do this. You can jump, space.
Finally, a few squats.
Crouch with C.
Great. You seem to be in good physical shape. So
and then we can hit F on him.
Yes.
Okay, continue with basic flight.
We'll start by using the transporter room outside to go to the docking bay.
Graphics look good. I swear, they get better and better every time I play this game.
From here, you need to embark and take the controls.
Okay, so we can go up here. So you got a little ladder here you can climb. So you can hit F on that, I think. Or no, you just walk up it, yeah. We have the technology to walk up ladders.
You were cleared for undocking.
And yeah, there's so many other games that don't. And you can undock. And then once you undock, I think a new tutorial starts anyways. Because they have them in multiple tutorials. Yeah, so next tutorial, flight. Let's do it. Okay, let's see what we got today here.
Use the steering controls to turn your ship.
Okay, so we're going to use shift space. Lets us steer with our mouse, basically, which is really good. Do you want to invert? No, I'm happy with that, thank you.
Use the strafing controls to move sideways or vertically.
There you go. Which makes sense.
Okay, before we continue, make sure there's no obstacle
So
right
shift
in front of
space
you.
again.
I can't check from here, so I have to trust you on this one. When you clear, gently accelerate forwards.
Yeah. You can't go too fast
There's usually a
anyways.
speed limit inside
Well, I guess tab you
areas,
can.
but you don't have to worry about exceeding it. The ship's computer will limit the speed.
We're not supposed to know about tab yet. That's
You can
booster, I
also
think.
fly backwards. Try this now.
Okay, we'll go backwards. Whee! So yeah, I'm using the scroll wheel. You can use X and Z, and then full stop is backspace.
Now, I need you to make sure there really is nothing in front of you.
Oh,
When you're
okay.
ready, strap in and hit your ship's boost.
That would be tab. Whee!
Boosting. So let's practice what you've learned so far.
Okay.
I've prepared a little course for you. Please fly close to each of the navigation beacons in turn. Your next target will always be marked in orange.
Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Yeah, I don't know. The graphics look way, way better. So I think they must have adjusted some stuff over time to make it better. Okay, so here's the one beacon. Okay, and then we're just going to go over here. I love this ship. It maneuvers really nicely. There we go.
Don't worry, you're not being timed.
It's like, does he say that right at that spot, or is he just being a dink? And there you go, we did it. So next tutorial is docking. So they're like just like snippet tutorials, learning the basics. And it makes sense they're small because they're trying to teach you just like little bits at a time.
Fly to the marked
So you can
station.
redo them. Okay, so we can, do things right away now, which is nice. Okay, and they still tell you things like how to accelerate, etc.,
Now that
right?
you're
So
in range, interact with the station to request docking permission.
So we just click it with our mouse. I just clicked it. And yeah, so I guess you can right click And you're gonna request. Usually, you can request docking. I guess I don't usually do this way, but yeah, there you go. Request docking.
Follow the trail of lights to your assigned dock.
There we go. Usually, it's like shifty or something. I think does the same thing. Just to give you an idea.
Turn your ship in the indicated direction. You should now be able to see an
So basically, you want to
abstract
line this up right here.
representation of the docking bay and your
Yeah, and
position
then you're gonna
relative
bring
to
this
it.
down. There you go.
Each element must be aligned before you
And
can
then you just
dock.
gotta go
When
closer,
aligned,
and then it'll
elements
catch
change
in.
color from red to green.
Basically, you have 3 different spots that you're
Ship is
catching in,
fully
and you're
aligned,
good.
Let go of the steering controls. There's a triangular element pointing upwards that
He'll
represents
still tell
your
you.
ship's position over the dock. If
I was
it's
too
dark,
good.
Then your ship is outside the displayable area. If you can afford them, there are software upgrades that make this process a bit easier.
Yeah, the software upgrades help a lot. Okay, tutorial mode. So travel mode. Sorry, I thought it said tutorial mode. I'm like, travel. So we don't have warp per se or jump drives, but travel mode is
This
sort of
next thing
like
is something
high
you're
speed
gonna use
travel.
a lot. I've marked a remote location for you.
I think it's like
to find.
shift 1 or something.
Don't worry, I don't expect you to crawl there at your base speed.
There you
First,
go. Wow,
let's
that's far.
align your ship so it points roughly towards the target.
Yep.
Now, activate travel mode.
Oh, they're gonna do it this way.
Depending on your engine type,
I think you
it
can
may
do
take
shift
a little
1.
time to get started.
Yeah, but what you can hit enter, and I'll show it on here. You can go to modes here and travel mode. So especially if you're new to the game, you might not know all the keybinds, and that's appropriate. It happens like that, right? So you can do that, and then you can get
Look
escape
at
out
your
of this.
speed bar just below the crosshairs. You will keep accelerating for a while until you reach your ship's top travel speed. You've probably noticed other modes in the list when you activated this one. Each mode has its special use, and only one mode can be active at a time. Now that you've gathered some speed, you'll notice that steering has become much harder.
So here you go.
This is why it's best to point your ship towards your destination before engaging travel mode. Now, turn off the mode the same way you turned it on.
Yeah, so you can, or you can do, I think this,
No, that's
backspace.
not it.
Oh, you're upset, huh?
First, please align your ship so it points
Oh, I know
roughly
why.
towards the target.
I know why it's upset.
Unknown object.
It's because it wants you. It wants you to turn off travel mode, but it doesn't want you to actually turn off the speed. I think that was my mistake. Though it will slow you down, so who knows? But either way, I screwed up there. Okay, we're almost at top speed. I'm gonna do shift 1 instead of going to the menu though.
Now, turn off the mode the
Okay,
same
shift
way
1.
you turned it on. You are now
There you go.
coasting, which means a few things.
Oh yeah, flight
First,
assist
your
is
ship
disabled already.
Decelerating much more slowly than it normally would. Second, steering
go.
is easy again. Give it a try now.
There you go.
Third, you've probably noticed that your ship keeps flying in the same direction. You can come to a stop much more quickly by actively decelerating. This automatically re-engages the safety limits on steering. Try it now.
Okay, use them. Okay, to do Z accelerate. There you go.
As for the travel direction, any strafe movement will
There
revert
you
back
go.
to the behavior you're used to. You can also drop out of travel mode more quickly, skipping the coasting phase. Let's try this now.
There you
Please reactivate travel mode.
This is where you get to steer
Now wait
really
until
cool.
you've built up some speed.
Doesn't need a lot of speed. Cool.
Whenever you're ready, quickly drop out of travel mode.
So that's why you want shift 1. And then it probably wants us to go somewhere. Oh, you're not liking me dropping it out there. Okay, it wants us to do it from here, whatever. Stop travel mode. Oh, quicker stop. Is it doing backspace? Never mind. There you go. There you go.
The next part will take place some distance from here, so let's take a break and let the autopilot do the hard work for now.
There you go. Okay, we can do autopilot. I wasn't going to bother, but yeah, we can do that. Autopilot, there you go. Which is shift A. It'll do its own thing. Unfortunately, it gets a little derpy because we're already going pretty fast. So autopilot, I think, is that what's happening here? I don't know. Yeah, it's gonna do its own thing, I think. Oh no, it's still
The
highlighted. Never mind.
autopilot automatically navigates
My
to the current
mistake.
objective. It engages travel mode when appropriate and makes use of gates, accelerators, and highways. It even avoids obstacles in the way. Well, mostly, which is why you still need to be at the controls. You may notice that it sometimes turns travel mode off when everything seems wide open to you. The safeties are on a bit of a hair trigger, probably to keep insurance rates from skyrocketing.
Okay, cool. Highway and gates. Yeah, I was a little derpy there. I thought it was gonna do. So when you're in travel mode, you turn travel mode off, and then if you want to steer your direction, you point it, and then you turn it back on, and it's
Today,
really awesome.
we'll learn how to use the
Kind
various
of
means of
engine
traveling
issues.
between systems and sectors. Before we start, please note the yellow icon below your crosshair.
Yeah.
The manuals call it the check engine light, but I've never seen an engine that looks like that. It means that you can't make use of your travel mode right now. That's because this lesson takes place in a region that prevents it from working. Being hit by a weapon disables your travel drive for a short time as well.
Is that a
So
new
don't
thing?
rely on it to get out of trouble.
Huh. More
I've
profit.
also heard of weapons that target this system specifically to make you an easy target for pirates. On to the actual lesson at hand. In front of you is a jump gate. Sometimes you'll find one that's inactive. This one's working though, which you can tell from the swirly bits in the middle. To use it, simply fly through.
Cool.
That's all there is to it. Now, I've been told that the technology is totally different, but in practice, these accelerators function pretty much exactly like jump gates. Fly through this one.
Tab and get a little faster. I didn't want to do that at first because I want to make sure
While
this
jump
text
gates
is there.
connect different star systems, accelerators take you
Oh, yeah.
to different places within the same one.
So this is the same
Up
sector
next, a
or system, whatever they
superhighway.
call it.
They also
But
take
it'll take you to
sectors
another
within
spot.
the star system. The main difference is that they are directional, so you need to use the entry gate, not the exit. Fly into the entry gate. As you see,
And
it's
then you'll
a
see it
tiny bit
traveling
slower
in.
than the other methods. I like it though, it lets me enjoy the view. Highways can also be local. The entry
go.
of one is right in front of you. Fly into it.
Now highways. Now you have the shift mouse steering, which is the shift space, right? Which you'll use a lot. But when it comes to highways, I'd almost recommend not doing it. Use hold down your mouse and steer, because once you get to the highway, you don't want to really accidentally steer.
It has a much
You're just gonna
slower
jump
speed
in
than
there,
the
and then you use your
superhighway we
A and
just
D to
came
like
out of,
move
but
around.
It's still a whole lot faster than most ships can travel on their own.
Yeah.
It's not wide enough for capital ships though. Medium-sized ships are the largest that can use them.
There you go.
Local highways can be entered and exited at any point along the way. Fly into the one right in front of you.
There you go. Same idea. So I'm not holding controls now. I'll just
This
do it on its
highway
own.
is special
I'll put
in that
A
it
just to
leads
get
you
off.
right into a jump gate. You don't have to do anything. The transition will just work on its own.
There's actually a massive highway that goes in like
There
a
we
dozen
go.
systems. That's
Please
just on
pay
that.
attention to the objective
This might
in
actually
the
be
corner
it.
of your HUD.
No,
It's
I
counting
don't
down
think
to when
it
you
might
should
be.
exit the highway.
Oh yeah, I
Wait
guess.
until it's done, then exit the highway.
So leave the highway. See, this is like you might have a waypoint coming up.
Now,
So this is when you want to leave. Escape or not escape.
done.
Backspace is the fastest way to get out of there. So combat next. Ooh. We're going through the tutorials.
time to learn how to defend yourself. There are a handful of targets in front of you. Their HUD color indicates that they are enemies. Some are darker than the others. Those are behind something and can't be hit with your
Oh, I
weapons
see.
right
It's darker right there.
now. I've now activated your primary weapon. The small dots that have just appeared indicate where the weapons are currently aiming. They will automatically track your current target as long as it's close enough. Note that the HUD markers of some targets are smaller, These targets are currently outside your weapon range. Select the closest enemy target. A new HUD element has appeared right in the center of the target. This is the aim ahead indicator.
Right there,
It
that
shows
circle.
you where you need to aim, which is especially useful if the target is moving. Slowly cycle through all the targets. When a target outside your weapon range has been selected, you can see
You
the
can see
weapon
the X.
indicators becoming darkened. The aim ahead indicator also changes its appearance. Select the closest enemy target again and shoot at it until it's destroyed.
It says something about the weapon
Cargo
get darker,
drone.
but I didn't notice anything
Cargo
about
drone.
that part. But I see my
Argent
weapons on the
cargo
side,
drone.
but yeah. Anyways. Okay, so shoot your primary. I guess you're shooting it like this. Okay.
Keep
Boom.
destroying the targets. You'll need to move closer in order to hit some of them.
There we go.
If you look to the right of your crosshair, you will see bars next to your weapons that gradually fill up when you are firing. This is heat. It automatically
Wow, this
dissipates when
thing
you
has a
stop.
lot of heat to it.
This happens more slowly if there are multiple weapons cooling down at the same time.
Yeah, we have to wait now.
Your weapons just overheated. You will not be able to fire until they've cooled to a safe temperature.
But this guy's got.
This target is
There you
much
go.
sturdier than the others. Look
I
at the
thought
blue
so.
bar above the target. This is its shield strength. After a few seconds without damage, it will begin to recharge. All shields work like this, including your own. I've now activated your secondary weapon, a missile launcher. It's loaded with a type of guided missile that requires a target lock. Please select the target in front of you.
So you can see the
You can now
box
see
kind
a
of
lock
lock.
being acquired. You may fire when ready.
Cargo drone.
So we do the lock here. There you go. I think, is the yellow have to change or no? Is that a lock? I think that's a lock. Yeah. Oh.
Target has dropped something. Fly right at it to pick it
Oh yeah,
up.
this is the looting.
Ammunition container.
It's interesting. Always, you know,
It's
there's a button
another
you can
type
hit
of
also.
missile. It has been automatically added to your ammunition storage.
Awesome.
Missile launchers have limited ammunition. You can see the number of remaining missiles to the left of your crosshair. Look at the curved blue bar below your crosshairs. I'm going to demonstrate damage to your shields. Wait
Wow.
for it.
That was rude.
There we go. It's recharging.
There you go. You've done all the basic tutorials. Awesome. So let's go back to the main menu here. Okay, so yeah, so we did the basic tutorials. Now we can do the intermediate tutorials. I might make just one big long episode because who needs like 10 episodes on these? We'll see how it goes. But yeah, next one is map, which map is a really important one. So that'll be a cool one to play around with. I feel like I do remember the map pretty good, but there might be something I
Open the
need to
map.
learn. There you go,
It
N
might
key.
be your most powerful tool, but it can be overwhelming at first. We'll cover the basics today. Let's begin with the icons. Open the highlighted menu.
Oh, I was like, what? Oh yeah, the legend
The
here.
legend shows you the meaning of the different things you see on the map. For example, this light green icon in the middle is your small fighter ship. The
This is
green
your ship.
colour indicates that it's owned by you. The slightly lighter hue means that you're personally there right now. And the big icon next to you is a station. A wharf, to be specific. Don't feel like you need to memorise this. You will always have access to it. Close this menu for now. Zoom out as far as you can.
There you go.
The hexagon you see is a sector. As you explore, you will find many more. You can also pan and rotate the view. Do so now.
I don't like panning, but there you go.
Good. If
You need to do
ever
that
get
sometimes
lost,
'cause
you can
it might be
always
3D.
return your camera to the current location. Try it.
Oh, right here? Oh, there you go.
Select an object.
Didn't actually realize you could click that. I usually just open the map up again, I think. Select an object.
This
There's
selection
myself.
is different from the target you select outside of the map. I have marked the wharf as your HUD target so you can see the difference. Clear your selected object for now. As you can see, this does not affect your HUD target. Now interact with your ship.
We can right click
Select
it.
information.
There you go.
Here you can see some general information as well as the ship's pilot, you in this case, and cargo storage. Take your time
Okay.
looking around, then open the highlighted menu at the top.
Crew menu.
Here you can see more details about the pilot as well as the rest of the crew. Expand the information for one of your service crew. Now you can see a detailed overview of this person's skills.
That's their
Sometimes
name?
individuals
Holy
can have an
crap.
aptitude outside of their current role and might be worth reassigning to a different role. You can assign roles and perform other advanced actions using the various tabs of this menu. We'll cover those actions in later lessons. Close this menu to move on.
Just left click somewhere. I guess you could. It says left click on the menu icon to close it. Oh, this one. There you go.
Open the object list. It lists all currently visible objects with some sorting and filtering options. By default, it shows you all ships and stations. Open the menu that shows deployables. It only lists a navigation beacon, not the satellite that is also nearby. That's because the satellite is currently off screen. Zoom out until the satellite's icon is visible. Now that the satellite's icon is visible,
Where's
it
the
is also
satellite?
listed in the menu. You can also select and interact with objects from the menu.
Oh, it's over there. I was like, where
Interact
is this
with the
satellite?
and deactivate it.
Deactivate. Oh, you want me to deactivate? Right click on an object in the menu. Okay, deactivate satellite. Bye bye.
Good. Open the property owned menu.
Okay, property owned.
This menu lists everything you own, even if the icons are not currently on screen. That is why you can see another ship here, but not in the object list. Focus the camera on the other ship. The
Yeah.
camera will now follow your ship until you manually move it again. Zooming also keeps the camera focused on the ship now, and not on the cursor position. Try it. To stop the camera from following the ship, simply pan in any direction.
There you go.
Do so now.
WSD or your
Those
left
are the
mouse button.
basics of using the map.
Very
If you
cool.
want a refresher on what certain menus do, you can activate a help overlay with a highlighted button. Do so now.
Oh, here you go.
Each highlighted
Oh,
button
wow.
will now show you what it does. Use the button again to turn it off.
That is extreme. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Take your time looking around. Close the map when you're done.
Pretty simple. You got your objects list. This is everything you see, and then you got your property zone, which is really important. You can go like stations and fleets and things like that. Keep it organized. You got your missions. Usually you get that when you're flying by a system or whatever. Your mission manager, which is currently a tutorial. You got the information screen and stuff. And it does more. Like it does like you look at the trades here and things like that. It gets very complicated, but that obviously is later on. So you just hit escape and get out of there. And there we have it. Tutorial complete. I guess it goes back to the main menu. Now, I'm using the beta client, but this is exactly what you'll see anyways. So there you go. Missions. Let's check out the missions now. I guess they don't have like a continuous like chain like the other ones, but...
Today we'll cover another important topic, missions. As a reminder, the current objective of the active mission is always shown in the message ticker. Right now, the objective does not have a specific target. Let's change that. I've now set one of the ships in front of you as the mission target.
There you go.
The yellow markings let you know which one it is. Please select the mission target. Good.
Pretty
I've
done.
now changed the mission target to a different ship. A yellow arrow near your crosshair points in its direction. It should be to the right of it.
Oh.
Turn your ship until you see the mission target in front of you. Well done. Open the map.
There you
Mission
go.
targets are highlighted in the same yellow on the map. And as you can see, there can be more than one at a time.
Oh, wow.
Targets don't always need to be objects either. Some missions give you a position or area in space like this. What the radius means really depends on the mission. Maybe you need to find something somewhere in there, or are required to cover the entire area with satellites. For now, I just need you to fly anywhere in that area.
Okay. So we'll do that right now. So we're just going to go shift space here, and then we're just going to boost up here.
Empty space.
And there you go. And we might as well travel there too. Now you want to see something. If you boost, so watch this. You boost while hitting. Oh crap! Steam came up. You got. I gotta change my Steam button. Yeah, basically, if you could do the two without Steam or interface coming up, what would end up happening is you can use your boost on top of that. But Shift Tab is my Steam interface, so I'm gonna have to probably get rid of that.
All right. Open the map.
There you go.
Open the highlighted menu.
Mission offers.
This menu shows you any mission offers that you are aware of. Some are broadcast widely, most are more local. Select one of the mission offers.
Yep.
You can now see its title, description, and objectives. The map also temporarily shows you guidance for the mission you've selected. Accept both missions.
Okay.
Good. You may have noticed that the mission area is no longer marked. That's because you can only see guidance for one mission at a time, and accepting a mission automatically activates it.
Yeah.
This doesn't mean that inactive missions are paused. You can still progress and even complete them while they're inactive. And of course, you can choose which mission should be active at any given time. Open the highlighted menu.
Mission manager.
Here you can see all of your accepted missions. The active mission is shown in yellow. Select the inactive training mission and activate it.
Yeah. Double click or yeah, there it is. Activate or right click it too.
Good. Now, abort both training missions.
Abort and abort. Right click and abort.
You have no guidance now. This is because one mission ending does not automatically activate another mission. Activate the remaining mission yourself, please.
There you go.
Good. Now, please zoom out, find the station in the other sector, and interact with it.
There you go. Guessing that's it. Right click.
Select Start Guidance to Object.
There you go.
This isn't really a mission, but guidance is now temporarily switched to lead you to this station.
Yeah. Basically a
Rather,
temporary
it would
waypoint.
do that if you knew the way. Your computer doesn't have the necessary jump gate in its database, so it's showing you that you need to find it in order to proceed. I'm marking the gate's location on the map. Look for a question mark. Close the map and fly to it.
Okay, so we do shift space. So, question mark, eh? I mean, I can see it anyways. Or pointed the right way, yeah. So gate's pretty easy to find normally, so it's like one of those things that you don't have to worry too much on. Obviously, some systems might make it harder, but usually you can tell because it has this. And there's was it Shift Control U? I forget. Shift U, Alt U. There's a button you can hide, or no, it's Control H, yeah. So if you don't want the rest of the HUD, which is, I mean, it looks nice, but you could also have a view like this, where it gives you more of a view. So it just hides the cockpit. So I'm going to leave it for the tutorials, but I might, in my actual Let's Play series, remove that just because, well, I like to be able to see better,
Unknown
right?
object.
So, but they did a good job with interiors and cockpits and stuff like that, so I do like to share them off.
Now that the gate is in range, the computer has automatically added it to the database and updated guidance to lead you through it. Follow guidance until you're at the destination.
Yeah. Are you gonna get me closer, huh?
Well done. Unlike real missions, this one is automatically switched back to giving you guidance for the previously active mission. You can also get this kind of guidance by asking people for directions to certain locations or people. And that's it for this lesson.
Yeah. So when it does this, what we can do here is play tutorials and inventory and crafting. There you go. A little faster than having to deal with going to the main menu. Okay.
Today we'll learn about items you carry on your person. Open the inventory menu.
Lift I.
Here you can see every item you're personally carrying around and their value. Inventory wares are sorted into several categories.
Illegal items
Crafting
here.
wares can be made into something, usually either something useful or valuable. We'll do that later. Paint modifications can be applied to your ships. You'll learn how to do that in another lesson. General wares are usually useful in some way. This seminar, for example, can be given to an employee to increase their management skills. Trade wares are rarely useful to you and can usually be sold off. You've probably noticed that some wares are shown in orange. These are illegal, at least somewhere. If you accidentally pick one up, you can drop them from here. Use the highlighted button to drop all illegal items now.
There you go. Bye-bye.
You can do this for any other ware too. Please drop any amount of trade ware now.
There you go. Any amount, huh? I don't want to drop it all. I want to keep it. I know it's a tutorial, but still, drop.
Good. Please dock at the nearby station for the next part.
Okay, so we're going to go
Solar
here,
power
Shift
plant.
D, and follow it in. Oh, I really got to put my steering on. There you go. Wonder if they have a docking computer at all on this thing. If they do, it'll catch on, but it doesn't look like it is, so they want us to still learn. So we just go here. Oh, I think they have a minor docking computer then.
Go to the Traders Corner. You can walk there
Let's see if we
directly
can
or
find out.
take the transporter.
I know there's a way in here, but I'm not really good with this. So logbook, logout, crew, object list. I'm not sure how I see it from this function. Ship overview. There you go. And then software. So it does have docking computer MK1. So it doesn't dock from a large range, but it does do a good, grab early on. Anyways, I think we're getting up. I think he said that. Oh yeah, we're going to Trader's Corner. Okay. So you can walk there, maybe, but usually what you would do is you use the elevator here. Well, they are making me walk. Sometimes the elevators are quicker, but it might not be because it's not showing it. But yeah, here's Trader's Corner. So sometimes using elevators are faster.
Practically every station. Talk to the trader and choose Show Me Your Wares.
There you go. Show
Can
me
I
your
help?
wares.
Hello. Here you go.
Wait,
In
did
addition
they get
to
rid of that
general
sound?
crafting and trade wares,
Here you go.
Was that the old games? I thought this one did it. Maybe that's the Trent guy or whatever, ex Rebirth or whatever. I just remember, show me your wares, show me your wares. Move to Slayer and buy all the Angus beef. Okay, apparently we're buying some beef today. So, yeah, we're buying it. So we lose credits, right? Okay.
Good luck out there.
Oh, and
Can I
all the
help?
rare
Hello.
spices. Okay.
Here you
Show me your
go.
wares again. Sorry about that. There you go. Confirm.
Good luck out there.
Close all the menus.
now interact with a nearby crafting bench.
Which is this guy here.
You have enough to create a fine meal. Do so now.
Cool. I don't think I've ever created a fine meal before, to be fair. Huh.
It's worth significantly more than the sum of its ingredients.
Yeah.
Go ahead and sell the fine meal to the trader.
Okay.
Can I help? Hello.
Show me
Here
your
you go.
wares. So you do fine meal, and then we can sell it. There you go. Look at that. Nice.
Well done. Some crafted items have a specific use and may not be bought by traders. These include devices used to overcome security measures, as well as bombs you can deploy from your spacesuit. All of which are highly illegal, of course, so be careful.
There you go. Nice. Okay, next tutorial. Spacesuit, eh? Yeah, these are fun.
Please get up and leave the ship in your spacesuit.
Shift. Oh, okay, we're gonna do this. I actually forget how you get up. Oh, Shift D. It is, or Control D.
Vanguard.
Shift D is docking usually, I think, right? So yeah, you go here, and then you use spacesuit.
You've probably noticed that you keep moving in the same direction. That's because spacesuits don't have flight assistance and are limited to Newtonian flight. Any directional input, whether it's strafing, accelerating, or decelerating, will push you in that direction. I'll let you try it out for a little while.
I'm just gonna go to the target,
While
which I'm
you
assuming
do
you're gonna
that,
do that.
Your spacesuit is equipped with a small hand laser. Please don't try to use it in fights with actual ships. You'd be pulverized immediately. You also have a repair tool. This tool works on most damaged objects, as long as they're not actually wrecked. This thing is beyond repair, though.
Okay.
Try to come to a stop using these inputs. Much better. I think
I don't know why they didn't
some
say it, but hit
maneuvering.
backspace and hold
Please
it
fly
down.
inside the wreck
That's
using
the fastest way.
indicated entry point.
Wreck.
Is there an actual entry point though? No. Just fly to it, I guess. See what happens.
There's an access hatch
There you go.
that is malfunctioning. Look for a broken control panel and use your repair tool to fix it.
So, not telling me how to use it, huh? You get like shift 1, shift 2, like the travel modes, I think, kind of thing. So shift 2, shift 1. No, never mind. 1, 2. Oh, just 1 and 2. Okay. So there you go. And then you're just going to use space
Now,
bar.
fly into the corridor.
There you go. There you go. We're going to hit backspace and then I'm going to go forward. Backspace is your like, oh crap, just stop everything.
You
Just
may
hold it
have
down.
noticed the oxygen indicator, which is slowly going down. There's no need to worry about it. You will be back in your ship with plenty of time to spare.
You can hit stuff, you don't die with that.
There's another broken control panel. Repair this one as well.
There you go.
There's a lockbox here. What a lucky find.
Oh, that's the
Please
gun.
activate your weapon and carefully shoot off all the locks.
There you go. We'll stop here. So we'll just shoot these. Boom.
Chip weapons also work, but you have to be much more careful with those.
Yeah, 'cause
Lockboxes are fragile, and some even explode. Congratulations, you did it. You may keep the item for yourself after you're finished here. Please leave the wreck and return
Oh, like it's
to
a
your ship now.
tutorial. It's like you can keep it, but you're in a tutorial. Okay. I'm surprised they haven't added lights to this after all this time. So you have to find the way out of here. Oh boy. I screwed up somewhere. Now you can see how easy it is to get lost in one of these. Where did we come in from then? It must have been the roof. Up here somewhere? I love how I'm already lost. Oh yeah, here it is. It is right here. There's a little light, but not like a lot of light. But yeah. They do this kind of on purpose. I think it's part of the mini game. I mean, they could give us a bright flashlight, but I think the idea is like when you do this, it can get dark and scary and creepy.
The spacesuit is also equipped with a booster. You can use it now to reach your ship more quickly. Be careful though. It's easy to overshoot or crash into your target that way.
Yeah. And then you can do Shift D here.
Docking granted.
There you go. I'll show you where
Oh,
to go.
you know how to do that already.
Well, that's kind of cool that they even knew that. There you go. If you get close enough, basically, to hit it, you're good.
Quasar.
There you go.
Vanguard.
Spacesuit complete. Okay, I play tutorial here, and the next one is relative movement. Same idea of what we just basically did, but with your spaceship, which is really good, like I said, with the travel mode.
There's a capital ship nearby. Please approach it. Get as close as possible to its surface.
Oh, they're talking about that mode. Yeah, well, I guess relative mode works on there too, right? So maybe not shoot it. So because it's so huge, you'll go into its wake or whatever.
Alright, now come to a stop.
Whee!
You are now flying relative to the ship thanks to special flight assistance software. This works for
I guess
most things that
that's
are bigger
really what
than
it is.
medium-sized ships. No matter what the capital ship does, you will move along with it. This is especially useful for combat as well for docking or undocking. I've set up some targets on the ship's surface. Please destroy them.
Oh gosh, you're
Try
gonna do
to
that?
use the ship's surface as cover wherever possible. Your strafe thrusters are useful here.
Yeah, I know what you want here.
Turret.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Okay, that was a bit too close, but as you can see, small collisions are no big deal.
You mean any collisions? Come on. Oh, we really aren't gonna hit that thing. Oh, there we go.
You're not in actual danger, by the way. We're only simulating damage to your ship.
It's like all of a sudden you lose your ship. Yeah.
Now, fly away from the ship's surface until it leaves you behind.
Yeah. Oh, that was pretty good. Yeah, it was simple. Okay. Oh, I didn't get a chance to escape out of there. You really got to hit escape right away, I guess, or you're going to be going back to the main menu. Object deployment, so satellites, that other thing, beacons, etc. Resource probes.
Most ships are able to carry and deploy certain small objects. Open the ship menu.
We can
Select
deploy
the option
and
to
satellite.
deploy a civilian object.
There you go.
Then select the satellite. The satellite has been successfully deployed. It's now sent against Gravidar data to you, so you'll be able to observe this space on the map remotely. You can also pick it back up.
There you go.
Select the satellite as your target.
Deactivate, right?
Interact with it and select the
Yeah. Basically,
deactivate
just
option.
crash into it, basically.
Now simply fly your ship over it.
There you go.
It's back in your storage and can be deployed again. Navigation beacons are a cheap way of marking a location. Resource probes help with mining. We'll cover them in another lesson. I've unlocked military deployables.
Ooh.
Deploy the mine.
Deploy. I don't know if I've ever bothered using a mine, to
It
be
will
fair.
not arm before you're out of its trigger range, but you should still be careful around them. Move to a safe distance. Other types of mines can move to track targets. Some can even distinguish friend from foe. This basic mine is static and just has a proximity trigger. Unlike other deployables, mines cannot be deactivated and picked back up.
Self-destruct.
All you can do is have them self-destruct.
Boom.
Interact with the mine and select the self-destruct option. There we go. There are also laser towers.
Oh, yeah,
small
these guys.
automated
These are fun.
weapon platforms that can aim but not move around.
Oh, you're
Very
gonna show me it in
useful if you
action?
need to defend something stationary. Deploy one now.
I thought I did. Oh, there it
Observe
is.
it attacking the hostile drone.
There you go.
There are larger laser towers, but they can only be deployed from ships with S-sized docking bays.
There you go. I love how it's a beam. You get like 100 of these guys going, which can be useful. A little like time-consuming deploying them, but they're awesome. Just watching a bunch of them take out like smaller ships, which is really cool. So, ship upgrades. Okay.
Let's upgrade your ship.
There we
Open
go.
the highlighted menu.
Just using right
There's a
click to
lot
move
here,
around.
so let's go through it bit by bit.
You don't
We'll
need to
start
use
on
this at all, by the
left-hand
way.
side. The vertical
It's all
bar of
this.
icons shows the different categories of upgrades you can get. The engine list is open by default. They generally come in 3 basic types. Combat engines have a powerful boost that doesn't drain shields too much, and a quick spooling travel drive with moderate speed. Travel engines have a much higher travel speed, but their boost drains shields way faster, making them less useful in a fight. All-round engines try to find a middle ground between these extremes. Select thrusters now.
Okay.
These can also have variations, though usually only combat and all-round. The primary difference is that combat thrusters are calibrated to have a much stronger roll, whereas all-round thrusters favour yaw. Select the all-round Mark I thruster.
Yeah.
It's actually cheaper than the combat thruster. This will reduce the final bill. Select shield generators now.
Okay.
There's a shield Mark I installed here. Select one of the other models.
There you go.
Now look at the stats shown in the bottom half. The shield capacity, as well as the recharge rate, went up. That's why they're shown in green now. You can't afford an upgrade right now, so go back to the basic one.
Oh.
What you can afford is a second shield generator.
Okay.
Select the second slot at the top.
I actually technically can't
Now
afford
select
that,
the
can I?
shield Mark I. Your
There you
shield
go.
capacity and
Oh, I have
recharge
10K
rate have
credits,
doubled.
okay.
Select weapons now.
So that's pretty cool. Look at that. See that? And then double. The weapons here.
You're not allowed to buy most of these yet. That's because you need a special license for proper military equipment.
Wow, that's a lot
which
of
a faction
license
gives you
these
once
days.
you gain a rank. There's a different lesson that explains how that works. For now, simply select any of the weapons shown in white.
Okay. In white, eh? There you go.
The stats at the bottom have changed again. The two values are burst and sustained damage output. The difference between these two is that the former ignores heat, while the latter takes it into account. Unfortunately, these are a bit too expensive right now, so select the empty slot option again.
Okay.
In addition to hardware, you can also install software. Open the highlighted menu. Some of these are mandatory in almost all ships, like the flight assist software, for example. But there are always optional additions and upgrades that you can buy. The docking computer is quite popular, for example. You can afford the basic one. Select it. This ship has some light hull damage. Open the repair menu. Select the item to repair your ship's hull.
There you go.
There we go. You can review all the changes you've made on the right-hand side.
There.
Additions are green, removals are red. Before confirming the order, you need to add your changes to the shopping list using the highlighted button. Finally, confirm the order with the highlighted button in the bottom right.
There you
Your
go.
upgrades are now being installed. This will take a few minutes. While we wait, let's try buying a completely new ship.
Oh, you gave me a
Open the
million.
highlighted menu.
There you go.
First, you need to select the size of the ship you want to buy.
Which one you want
This
me
is
to
a
buy?
wharf, which sells small and medium-sized ships. For larger ships, you need to visit a shipyard. Select size M in the highlighted
Okay.
list. Now select Mercury Vanguard in the list next to it.
Okay. It said Mercury Vanguard. I can't see because of this. Oh, Mercury Vanguard. You know, you're actually hiding this, right? It's right there, but it's hidden. So see how it has a yellow box at least. I guess I didn't realize that for the
You can
tutorial.
see that some of the icons on the left-hand side are now red. That's because some upgrades are mandatory.
Yeah.
Can't have a functional ship without an engine.
Now you can do default loadouts like
Select
this,
the
but
Travel Mark I engine, as well as the other highlighted upgrades.
okay. So they're gonna get us to do these, which makes sense. Flight assist, blah blah blah. Basic police scanner trade.
Now, open the consumables menu.
Crew. Oh, okay.
Here you can buy or sell a wide variety of deployables. Their use is covered in a different lesson.
That's fine, but this
This is
highlights
also
the stuff.
where you would buy missiles if you had a launcher installed. For now, buy the maximum number of flares, which are used to defend against most types of guided missiles.
Cool.
Now open the crew menu.
Okay.
It's mandatory to hire a pilot when ordering a ship. Do so now.
So there's a
Service
captain.
crew help operate and maintain a ship. higher the maximum amount by dragging the slider all the way to the right.
There you go.
I find it useful to save ship loadouts for future use. Do so using the highlighted button.
There you go.
Now,
Test.
give the loadout a name and select Save as New. There we go. It has been saved and can be selected from the list whenever you're outfitting a ship of this type. To order this one, first add it to the shopping list.
Yeah.
You can change the amount for convenient mass ordering of ships. I've given you enough credits to buy 2 of these, so set it to that amount now.
Oh, we don't have enough resources at the
Take note
shipyard.
of the lower right corner.
Oh, you're gonna teach me
There is
this.
a warning now that some resources are missing. It wasn't shown when you ordered only one ship, so the station is able to begin construction of one ship right away. But it needs to wait for delivery of additional resources in order to build the second one.
Yep.
You can expedite this process by delivering the missing resources yourself, something that the ship you're ordering will be perfectly suited for. How to do that will be covered in another lesson. Confirm the order to complete this tutorial.
There you go. Okay, let's get out of here because we know it likes to skip on weapons and turrets. Okay. Come on, double click.
Let's go into more detail about your weapons. Open the ship menu.
Yeah.
We'll focus on the highlighted weapon configuration section. Each installed weapon has its own row. The squares in each row show you which weapon groups that weapon is part of. You can assign any weapon to any weapon group. Use the highlighted buttons
There you
to
go.
assign
So
each
1,
weapon
2,
to its
3
own
kind of thing. I mean, you're already there, so. But you were already there. Secondary. This is a little confusing. Select the buttons on the grid, assign each primary one with his own group, leave one group empty. Oh, I see.
You can also change the ammunition that's loaded into your missile launchers. Try it if you like. Close the menu to move on.
Okay, so close and close.
You can quickly cycle through your configured weapon groups. Please activate each
2,
primary
3,
group
4.
at least once. You can also cycle through the available ammunition for any active missile launcher here. Try this now.
There you go.
Select the Swarm missile. It takes a little time for the new missile type to be loaded into the launcher.
I don't know which one's the swarm,
The
I guess
target in
not.
front of you has strong
Oh, no.
shields. Your ion weapon is especially effective against shields. Switch to it and fire until the target's shields are down.
Which one is the ion, by the way? I guess that's the ion. It's like when you don't know the actual, you know.
Now switch to your plasma weapon and finish it off.
There you
This
go.
target here is small and agile, quite tricky to hit with a plasma weapon.
So this one here.
Beam machine.
There you go. We almost got him there. Do.
Well done. You probably noticed that this ship also has turrets. Open the ship menu again.
I actually didn't pay attention
You
to
have
that.
a plasma turret
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
a beam turret. You can arm and disarm them using the buttons on the right. Arm both turrets now.
There you go.
They're set to defend, which means they will fire at whoever attacks you. Let's go through the other modes. Attack all enemies means that the turret will independently choose a suitable target in range. Attack only capital ships, attack only fighters, and shoot only missiles work similarly, but only allow a subset of targets. Attack capital ships first, attack fighters first, and shoot missiles first. Prioritize a subset of targets, but other targets are allowed. Attack by current enemy makes the turret fire at whatever you have selected, as long as it's hostile. Mining may be obvious, it makes the turret fire at asteroids within range. Set the beam turret to only shoot missiles, and the plasma turret to attack capital ships first.
Yeah, so set plasma. Okay, okay. So we're gonna do shoot only missiles and capital ships.
Good. I've disabled your weapons.
That was rude.
Just sit still and watch your turrets defend you.
I like that. It's a capital
Incoming
ship.
missile.
Oh no! Oh, that's cool, suddenly.
Danger. Incoming missile.
I hate to say it, but it didn't actually work. Oh, at that time it did. No. It's not working.
Danger. Incoming missile.
Your tutorial's killing me.
You're not in actual danger, by the way. We're only simulating damage to your ship.
Danger. Incoming missile.
So why are you doing this?
Hull critical.
This ship is done for. Please stop shooting.
Incoming missile.
Oh, we are so dead. He didn't shoot the missile at all. We completed the tutorial. I think was it disabled, or it might have been the wrong orientation. I'm thinking, but that was pretty awesome. Pretty bad, but awesome at the same time.
Tired of waiting for shuttles?
Yeah, I didn't realize there's going to be MSL signaling, some direct leaks. It's not bad. These are going to be long. This might be a couple hours to do this, but that's fine. Couple hours it is, my friends. Couple hours it is. I'm recording at 60 FPS now, too. I've decided for now on to change that.
Open the map.
Okay, M key.
Now activate the trade filter.
There you go.
You can see several trade offers for wares bought and sold by this station.
Yeah.
Between the name and the current price, you can see a rough indication of the amount. 1 means it'll be enough for a small courier. 2 will fill a medium transporter, and 3 will fill a large freighter. If you hover over the line, you can see the exact amount. Now,
I never knew that's what it meant.
buy
I
what
just
this
thought it was always a
station's
good deal
offering,
for the one, but
who knows where you'd be able to sell it.
yeah.
Let's check out
I
the
guess it
other
works the
station.
same way, though.
Close the map.
Okay.
Food ration factory.
Okay. So shift 1. I guess it makes sense because, you know, the more of it has, the cheaper it gets, and vice versa. So I guess it does work the same way, but I guess I never thought of it as... I probably did think it was quantity. I think I was just being dumb. Okay. So, of course, this does take time. They want to be jerks and make us wait. We're getting there. Some of these tutorials might take a little extra effort because, like, for example, if you're doing, you know, teaching how to do trading, well, if they're going to make me buy and then sell, right? But I'm guessing these two will have... Okay.
Solar.
Go.
Now that you're in range, you can see this station's trade offers as well. You can still also see the previous
Wow,
ones.
look at the energy cells on this
They
one.
do expire eventually, though. There are several ways to keep
Oh, yeah, because that's the bot, so it has this as much in
place
demand.
satellites near them, for example.
Yeah.
240-14. You can also order your ships to update trade offers in a sector. But we don't need to worry about that today. Let's see if we can make a lucrative trade run. Looks like the energy cells being produced here are in high demand at the other station.
Yep.
Close the map. Dock at the power plant.
There you go. This engine I have on here lets you boost while you're charging up your travel mode. Not all of them do that, but I was able to do that one.
Out of docking granted.
Right here, I guess. I'm trying to figure out where this loop is. Oh, here it is, right here. Oh yeah, because it's outside. I guess we're a small ship still. So that's just medium to give you an idea. Oh, this has a... There we go. Just go downwards. There you go. And now I'm assuming we're going to do the buy and sell here.
Now, select trade. Select the energy cells and
maxed
move
out.
the slider to the left to
So how
buy.
much does this cost? So
Confirm the trade when you're done.
I mean, we're gonna make money, but we're making like
Where's
three,
it now being transferred?
yeah, like maybe 1,500 to 2,000 maybe.
Now undock, then fly to the other station and dock there.
But it's good to show you it. So sometimes when I'm doing these kind of, moves, I don't use my mouse cursor. I just hold down the left mouse because it just makes it easier to steer right where you want to go, and then I don't have to worry about hitting it. And then you can do other things in the menus. Now it'll pause right here, but one of the settings you want to enable, I think it's under general gameplay settings. I think, yeah, here there is. Let's see if I can find it in here. Maintain speed and menus on. So this is really important because you can now go this way, look at the map, do things like this, where if you didn't have that option, you wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing right now, which I think is a really, really important option to have. So, and there's other cool features within the options, so I do recommend, like any game, you really should go through them. I know sometimes on a brand new game, especially like this one, it might be overwhelming, but after a few hours, I definitely recommend going through those options because you can be like, wow, like some people don't think about it and go back to it, and they miss some really cool features. So
Food ration factory.
I'm doing Shift D to dock, obviously, because we're getting smart, and we can do shortcuts now, make our lives easier. So we're gonna come in here. There we go, and we're just gonna get this straight. There you go, and then there you go. It's probably got the first docking computer or whatever, so it doesn't have to be 100% accurate.
Again, but this
There you
time
go.
drag the slider to the right to sell.
Yeah, profit. It shows profits
Confirm the
1,800.
trade when you're done.
So I said what, between 15 and 2,000. So yeah, so that's all right. And it's actually doing the trade, so you gotta wait a few seconds.
There we
There you
go. A successful and quite profitable trade run.
There you go. So next tutorial, mining. They're really getting us through all this stuff. It can be overwhelming for all this too. So I mean, if you're a brand new player, I don't blame you if you don't do it all at once.
To do it properly, you need a specialised mining ship, like the one you're flying right now. They're the only ones with the right cargo bay for storing raw chunks.
I guess we have a miner on
You'll
us.
also want a mining laser.
Yeah.
Okay, to start, turn on your ship's scan node.
Oh, yeah, Shift 2, I think.
The
Yeah.
asteroids around you are now coloured.
Or
according
hit
to
enter,
what's
obviously,
inside them.
and then do
If
scan
they're
mode.
not empty, they usually contain ore, silicon, or ice. Rarely you'll find Nevidium, but good luck finding a buyer. Select an asteroid that's not empty to see its mineral yield.
There you go.
Now approach it.
How close do you want me to approach, I guess, for the tutorial all the way in there? Where are these things? I don't remember these. What if they redid mining at one point? I don't remember. Well, how close does it want me to... Oh, it has a target, doesn't it? I'm an idiot. Okay. It wants me to go to the big one. I was just going for the little one.
There are basically two ways to get at the minerals. Either you just keep blasting the asteroid until it completely breaks apart, or you do what I prefer. Look
These
for
guys.
rich veins and target them directly. I'll
Okay.
mark one for you now. Shoot it.
I
See
don't
how
remember what the
quickly it
button it
released the
is.
minerals?
F?
Fly over them to collect them. You can also use the container magnet to
Yeah, what's that
pull them
button?
in.
You're not going to tell me, huh? You're a bit of a dick for that. So we're going to go to the settings and find that. That's a really important one to have. The controller magnet. I used to use it all the time, but I don't know what it is. Oh, yeah, we could search now. Magnet. Container magnet. Oh, that's right. Oh. So if we hold down O, it'll suck it in. I think it has to be within like a certain distance, obviously, but It's working here. It's pretty slow. If you don't like this, you can mod it. There's X4 series is amazing. Like EcoSoft games are amazing for modding,
Not
so
only
you
does
could
this
mod
go
it if
a
you
whole
want it.
lot faster, you also actually get more out of each asteroid.
Oh, okay. No, you're not doing it. Another thing I was gonna say is you could, keep shooting, find another position while holding magnet, and then do your thing as well, right? So, orders. Okay. Oh, is this giving orders or is this ordering? Probably giving orders.
Today, we'll
Yeah.
go over how to properly set up orders. Open the map. Select the scout ship.
So there you go.
Now interact anywhere inside the marked area and select fly and wait.
There you go.
Right action, wrong target.
Oh.
Select the scout ship.
I thought that was a scout ship. I think it is. Let's try that again.
Your scout ship will fly
There
to
you go.
this position. You can give several orders in a row, which will be executed in the order they're given. Add a second fly and wait order anywhere you like.
There you go. You might not go to travel mode because it's close, pretty close, I guess. Still pretty far. You really should be going to travel mode. Okay, what are we doing? Right click and give the order to the selected ship. What are we giving a selected order? We already did the fly and wait. I guess we could do it one.
You can
Oh.
move some orders around by dragging the order.
You're telling me to do a second one. Never
Try
mind.
it.
Yeah. Okay. There you go.
Select the scout ship.
I'm guessing you're gonna have to wait for this to happen. He is being a dink. He's not going into travel mode, which is really freaking rude. Oh, I wonder.
You can
Oh,
also quickly insert
Never mind.
waypoints between orders.
I get it. They wanted the main
Useful
one.
for navigating around hazards, for example. Do so now.
Drag along. Oh, okay. So you say go like this away from it, I guess.
Select the scout ship.
It is. Left click and drag a line. Yeah.
It's
There you
also possible to change the elevation of an order location.
Yeah. You can do this by
Try it.
like this. Wow, did you add lines like that? I don't remember them being that nice before. There you go. Probably have to do your current one.
All
though.
right.
There you go.
You can interact with an order or the line leading to it and remove it from the context menu. Do
There
so
you go.
now.
Yeah, so you can just like, hey, I want to remove this order. Oops.
If
This
you
one.
remove the active order, then the next one in the queue will be executed right away. If you remove the last queued order, then the ship falls back to its default behavior. Do so now.
There you go. Remove this order. Or
Let's
remove all.
change that default behavior.
Okay.
Open the Scout Ship's info menu.
There you go.
Select the
Behaviors.
Scout Ship. Select the Behavior tab. At the bottom you can see its current default behavior. Click on it and select Revisit Known Stations. Next, you need to tell it the space to work in. Select the empty field and then click anywhere in the current sector.
There you go.
You can leave the radius at the default value or reduce it for a narrower operating area. Now, the most important part. Select Confirm to actually set this as the default behavior.
Oh, there it is. It's like, where's the
You can still give the ship
marker?
any other order you like. Once those are completed, it will return here and revisit all known stations.
There you go.
Take your time looking around.
You can
Close
move
the
it
map
around.
when you're done.
There you go. Cool. Orders done. Awesome. Okay, next one, trade orders. Okay. This is like, so doing it remotely, like you got a few ships doing what we did there with the trading, but except do it with another ship now. So, we're
Let's
in here. This
scale
looks
up our
cool.
trading. Open the map.
What's accepted? And I remember. Anyways, okay. Open the map.
I've given you access to a medium-sized trade ship and several stations to trade.
Okay.
It's getting difficult to match sell offers with buy offers with this much going on. Luckily, you have several options to filter trades. The simplest one is to only look at specific wares.
Yeah.
There are several ways you can select a ware that you're interested in. By clicking on a trade offer, by typing its name in the text bar in the top right corner, or by manually selecting it in the filter settings menu for trade filters. Let's open that one.
We're going to do the left click, huh?
Not only can you add or remove wares here, there are other useful filter options as well. For example, we're only interested in container wares, as that is what your ships can carry.
There you go.
So disable the other transport
That
types.
literally did nothing.
I also like to set a minimum volume and increase the displayed trade offers to 5, but that's just personal preference. It looks like energy cells are in short supply everywhere. That means the buying price is very high. Set a filter for this ware. I prefer to click on the trade offer directly, but you can do it however you want.
Okay. Add and remove, advanced composites, and then, yeah, there's your filter. It shows all of them. So there's no one selling it, though.
Let's make your
there you
transport
go.
ships start trading those.
Okay.
Select it.
Right
Now,
click it, right?
give it an order to trade with the power plant.
Yeah, so we can go here.
Select the energy cells to buy, just like you did for your own ship.
There you go.
Don't forget to confirm. Now select any station that wants to buy energy
There you
cells
go.
and repeat this process.
And this is a big ship, so you're going to get pretty good profit, almost 100K.
There, your transporter is on its way.
There you go.
You'll get paid once the sell order has been completed. Let's take a closer look at one specific station. Select the
there.
one that's highlighted.
I think that's the one.
You can see that some of its trade offers have an icon next to them. This one means that they are construction trade offers. The station is going to use these wares to build modules, not to produce something. This might be useful to know if you don't just want to make money, but do want to accelerate the build process, for example. There are also supply trade offers, which are for wares required to restock things like drones. Let's move on to auto trade orders. They make a ship find and execute trade runs on its own. Open the Marked Trade Ship's behavior menu.
There you go. Behavior. There you go.
Now change its default behavior to local auto trade.
There you go. Local auto trade.
Open the highlighted menu.
Where's
Select any of the wares.
the things we know work? So let's do that. Energy cells.
Next, you need to tell it the space to work in.
Oh, okay.
Select the empty field and then click anywhere in the current sector.
Probably in the center.
Don't forget to confirm.
Oh, I guess it's the whole system. Okay, that's fine, yeah.
The pilot will now look for trade runs within the system without needing any more input from you. You'll
Yeah.
make much more, though, if you manage them at least a bit.
I like
In my
managing.
experience, take your time looking around. Close the map when you're done.
Cool. There you go. Yeah, so I personally like to manually do it because so we did the solar panel, right? So we did the solar cells. We bought some, we sold it. You could go back and buy more and sell them, buy and sell, and you could do this like dozens, if not hundreds of times. I don't think I've ever gotten to a point where I maxed out an order, but you can do this over multiple stations. So if you like to kind of overly click and interact, if you don't mind doing the manual work, you can do a lot of trades like that and then leave it alone for a few hours, come back, basically it's rich, right? So maybe there's reasons why there's like conflicts happening, or you're trying to do it from system to system where you don't have the ability to do auto trading between multiple systems yet. So yeah, it's pretty cool. So mining orders. Let's take a quick break here. Okay, so we're going to do the same thing again, but this time mining orders. I think they basically sell to refineries automatically, I think.
Now, let's scale up this mining operation.
There you go.
Open the map. different coloured areas indicate the presence of resources. Red areas contain solid resources, blue areas contain gases.
And don't forget that shows
Purple
them
areas
here.
contain both. I'm passing control of another mining ship to you.
There you go.
It's a gas miner. It harvests from gas regions, not
So blue.
asteroids. Select it, then order it to mine any resource in the blue-coloured area.
There you go. Right click mine. And I guess it doesn't matter. I mean, if you knew what you're selling or whatever, but let's just do helium for fun.
It will now mine that resource until its hold is full.
There you go.
You can also change its default behaviour to local auto mine.
Okay, let's
The
do that.
pilot skill isn't high enough yet for more advanced orders. This one will result in it mining and trying to sell its cargo in the specified sector.
Okay.
The more advanced ones require a more experienced pilot, but allow it to operate within a range of systems.
Yeah,
The
local
final thing you
mine.
need to know is how to use
Helium.
resource probes.
There you go.
When deployed, the density of nearby resources will be shown on the map. They also provide information to your miners, which makes them work faster. 250-31.
Interesting. I was always interested about the resource probes. Now, what's the range on them? It just wants me to do it now? Okay. So, yeah, because I know they say it helps,
Open
but
the map.
there you go.
You can now see an overview of the resources.
Wow, did
within
they
the
upgrade
probe's
the
range.
range?
Each resource shows a rating. The higher it is, the faster it can be gathered. The bar to the right shows
I don't
how
remember
depleted
doing all
it
this well.
Resources replenish over time, but when a field is just about empty, you're probably better off finding an alternative in the meantime.
So we should have done hydrogen.
And that's basically it. Close the map when you're done.
That is cool. I'm gonna have to remember to do that because usually I don't. Another tutorial here. Cameras. Oh, this is fun because you can like set a camera like when you're shooting something, looking at it, so you can have like a cool view of it and things like that.
Your ship sensors are all well and good, but sometimes it can be useful to get a more direct look at things. First, look around your cockpit. There are many different kinds, but ship cockpits often provide a wide field of view outside the ship.
External
You
view.
can also look at your ship from the outside with the magic of camera drones. Try it. Fly around a bit to get a feel for how it behaves.
Oh gosh.
Try the camera controls now.
We look in and zoom. How do you? This one? No. Thankfully, I changed my recording buttons.
This also works on targets within range. Select the nearby ship. Now activate external target.
F3. There you go.
The camera controls work just like in the other external view. Try them if you'd like.
There you go.
Return to cockpit view to move on.
Yay.
You can even tell a camera drone to stay in a fixed location. Try this now. The controls here behave a little differently. Play around with them now. Return to cockpit view to move on.
I don't know what's going on because I'm not. I guess because I get it because it's a different Cool. Okay.
If you'd like to see what's in front of you with fewer obstructions,
There you go,
can
that's
even
Control
make the
H.
cockpit practically invisible.
Which I showed you that, yeah.
Is there anything camera drones can't do? Try it now.
There you go.
You can even get a live stream of various places around the galaxy.
This is pretty cool.
Do so now. This mode automatically cycles between objects you have access to. It starts out with your personal channel, which cycles through the objects you own. Since you only own this one ship at the moment, it's not very exciting yet. I've unlocked another faction's channel as well. You'll get access to these as you increase your rank with that faction. You can either wait for the channel to automatically switch, or use the controls in the top right of the screen to do so yourself. With these controls, you can also lock a channel or object to keep the mode from switching. Feel free to stay in this mode for as long as you'd like. Return to cockpit view to end this lesson.
F1, and then there you go. Yeah, that's pretty cool. The F6 they added a little bit ago, and that was really cool when they did that. So, oh, neither of those are new to 7.0. That's what you mean. Oh, okay. Apparently, I asked about the whole thing, and it looks better, but I don't know. Apparently, that's not new to 7.0. I guess I haven't used it in that long. Okay, long range scanning. I think that's with the Shift 3 or whatever. I think. We'll probably use Enter to make it easy for
Let's
us
take
first
a look
time.
at your scanners.
Okay.
First, there's the gravitar. It's always on and passively detects objects around you. There are ship modifications and some regions that affect this, but the usual range is around 40 kilometers. Let's learn about the long-range scanner.
There you go. Long range.
It's a mode you need to activate manually. Do so now. This scanner works by sending out a charged wave of particles. The longer you charge, the higher the range. But if you overcharge it, you need to start over.
There you go.
Don't worry, it won't damage anything. Try it. Good one. You've got a result. Fly towards it. I recommend using travel mode. The maximum range of this scanner is around 200 kilometers.
Oh, wow.
So this thing could be pretty far off. The long-range scanner is directional, by the way. Only certain massive objects like stations and jump gates can be detected all around.
Oh, crap.
I recommend switching back to the long-range scanner from time to time and sending another pulse to reorientate yourself.
That was right in front of us. I guess it just does that. Oh, okay. I thought it was right there, but I guess that's why he was telling us that. Yeah. Oops. Oh, it's right there.
There's our target. It's a lockbox. Most of these are stashes that were abandoned for one reason or another. There's no telling what's inside, so be careful when opening. And be sure to double check whether you have picked up anything illegal. I promise this one's fine though.
So you can shoot
all
it.
of the locks to open it while taking care not to damage the box itself.
As I say, or you can use the other thing too. This one's an easy one, so you can do this one pretty good. So maybe do this so you can target it better. There you go.
Well done.
And you can use O. I want to see what I got though first. I don't know what I got. It happened too fast, you jerks. Okay. Low play tutorials here. Here we go. Object scanning. I think this is scanning objects with on a ship or station. Oh, probably station. I was gonna say there's the fine points on a ship, but
There's
probably.
a ship ahead of you.
Oh, it is a ship.
Let's scan it.
Okay.
Activate the object scan mode.
Yeah, so you can go object scanner here. Scan mode. Wait, what? Scan mode. There you go.
Now
I guess
interact
click
with the
right.
ship and select the scan option.
Factory.
Oops. Come on. Everything is doing what I don't want it to do right now. Okay. So you can right click
Drill,
this.
mineral,
And
Vanguard.
scan. Interesting. I did not know I could just go.
Keep the ship
Oh,
near
maybe
your
I
boss
have.
here. There you go.
There
The
you
ship
go.
has been scanned. You can now see the cargo it's carrying, for example.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's how you used
Some
to do
ships,
cargos.
especially military, are more hardened against scans. You'll need to buy a better scanner, or even get up close in your spacesuit. This scan mode can also display minerals and asteroids, but that will be covered in another lesson. Let's move on for now. Approach the station.
Yeah, this is the scan I'm used to. So this is the one that you do.
Your heads-up display has overlaid a filter onto the modules.
Yeah.
Pick any module and approach it.
Yeah.
Try to have it in your view, too. There we go, it's scanned. Keep scanning modules until you've fully scanned the entire station.
As you fly around and they scan it. There you go. So you got the dock here. There you go.
This module is harder to get scans and requires a better scanner than any ship can carry. You need to scan it from your spacesuit.
Oh, you really, really want me to get out of my spacesuit, jerk. Thought they were joking about that. Get up. Get up and scan.
Vanguard.
Let's do this, punk. So are they talking about, yeah, scan.
Factory.
Oh, there you go. I guess they didn't really need more than that. Okay. And then we're going to go. So I didn't realize that because I've had issues with scanning before, but I didn't realize just getting out would work. So there's things here I'm like an idiot, basically. Signal scanning. So this is basically literally what we were just doing, except you're looking for little signal things on some stuff. So
Look right below your crosshair. You can see a few moving bars there. They indicate that there is some kind of signal leak nearby. Finding those is a lot easier when scan mode is active. Try to do so on your own first.
I don't know
I'll
what
make
he
it in a
meant
little
about
bit.
the bar part, but oh, did he mean this thing right here? Oh, really? Is that what that is? Huh. But anyways, we're gonna go scan mode again. So like shift 2, I think it is. Yeah. Oh yeah, there it is. I never pay attention to that, but yeah. Oh, it's marking it for us. I was gonna say, basically, you float around and you look for these different ones, and here's one right here, obviously. But yeah, when you get up close to it, and then you can, scan it.
To scan these, you need to get really close and
There you
keep
go.
them centered in your crosshair for a few seconds. Good. Your computer was able to extract some information from it. The type of information can vary a lot, and sometimes it's actually someone offering you a mission on the download. Most of the time, you'll find something that you can use to negotiate a better deal for a specific resource or product at the station. Try to scan another leak.
Okay. I hear sounds, but I don't see the thing on here. So, oh, I think we're coming towards one. I think I even heard it. I hear it. I just gotta wait for it. Oh, there it is. I think it's doing electric discharge. Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Good. You may also be able to find paid work to repair these before anyone can exploit them. Go and repair the marked one now.
Oh, okay. That's getting
Just
any
turn
shit.
off scan mode so that you don't accidentally scan it.
There you go. Perfect. So we can go here and oops. And then we gotta go shoot your activate. What? That's how you repair them? I didn't know. Wait, you can. What? I'm so confused right now. I think they mean in your suit. I kind of want to do like. There's no weapons on here, right? Oh, no, I'm an idiot. Yeah, I think they meant my suit. I literally thought, they probably told me I had to get out, but I'm like, literally thinking I could use my weapons on this ship, and I'm like, there is no weapons on this ship at all. Okay, so we're going to get out, obviously. And then Shift D. Oh, no, Control D. There you go. And then we can go here.
Vanguard.
Use spacesuit. And then, yeah, when you get out here, we can repair it. Okay, so we can just go, wee. There you go. Repair. There you go.
There we go. These leaks are usually just a
Shift
product
D
of
to get
wear
back
and
in.
tear, but sometimes criminals use handcrafted EMP bombs to create them.
Oh my.
I'm not going to tell you what to do, but at least try not to get caught doing anything shady, all right?
Oh, completed all the intermediate. Ooh, I like that. It says beta, so does that mean I'm not going to get it in the other thing? Darn it. Advanced tutorials, flight assistant. Okay. Let's do it. This is the thing I think I told you about where you can move around and stuff, but I thought it would be a normal tutorial, but I guess it might be
Please
advanced.
turn off flight assistance now.
There you go.
I'll give you time to play around with it.
It's
Re-enable
like-
flight assistance when
yeah.
you want to move on to the
It's
next
literally
step.
like your suit again.
The next part is technically against the rules. So
It is going to be that.
didn't hear it from me. We'll combine two of the things you've learned, aimed at empty space and activate travel mode.
Yeah, this is what it's going to be.
Build up some speed. Now, turn off flight assist. Your speed is no longer increasing. More importantly, though, your ship is very maneuverable again.
Yep.
It takes some practice, but you can use this for significant course corrections during travel mode. Try
There you
this
go.
now by aligning to the new objective, then re-enabling flight assistance. I find it really fun to drift my way into jump gates at high speed that way, but
Yep.
do be careful and practice.
I forgot what that was. That was the one I was talking about earlier.
About you turning your ship into a pancake, right?
Uh,
Right. Now that the exciting part is over, let's wind down with something a bit calmer.
okay, that's it. That's crazy. Okay, adaptive steering. Okay.
Now, here's a little thing that many pilots don't use, but if you do end up liking it, you'll really appreciate it. Depending on how you've set up your flight controls, you might only have convenient control over 2 steering axes rather
Yep.
than all 3.
Yep.
This is fine for most pilots. However, with many ship configurations, rolling is much more effective than yawing, or vice versa. This is where adaptive steering can help. When turned on, the primary steering axis will be set to whichever one is best for your current ship configuration. I've turned on adaptive steering and changed the thruster configuration of
There
the
you
ship to favour rollover yaw.
Yeah.
Fly around a little to get a feeling for it. I've prepared a little course for you. Please fly close to each
You
of the
are so
navigation
jerk.
beacons in turn.
I mean, it's good for flying
Next target
fast, I
will
guess, and
always be marked
moving,
in
but
orange.
I'm not sure if I like it. Oh gosh, please don't kill me. Whee! It is fun, but it's gonna be messy. There you go. Oh, come on, come on, come on. You can see it's very messy. There you go. You're probably better off going. Yeah, there you go.
Don't worry, you're not being timed.
Thanks. Whee! Go. You got auto roll correct on too, which makes it interesting. I'm not gonna tab burst. I feel like I'm not gonna be that good at it. No, thank you. But thank you. Okay, play tutorial. Station building. Oh gosh. I know how to do station building, but I wonder if this is gonna be like long or if we'll do it pretty like 1, 2, 3. Well, I mean, I
Today
knew
we'll
how.
cover one of my most advanced lessons, designing and building stations.
There you go.
Open the map. To begin with, you need a plot of space.
Yep.
Open the highlighted menu.
There you go.
Here, you can manage your plots. Or buy new ones, as we will do now. Create a new plot now. You can leave the size as it is. The 2 boxes you see are your actual plot, and the buffer distance it needs to have between it and other stations.
You gotta
gates,
buy a
and
license or you get in trouble.
You will also notice a price being displayed. It changes as you move the plot around. Not only are certain sectors more expensive than others, the price also goes up if gates, highways or stations are nearby. Place the plot in a remote but cheap location for now. Now buy the license for this plot.
I like cheap, huh? I like it near the highway, to be fair. Okay, buy license. Hopefully he doesn't get mad at me of how much I just put in there.
You can build a station without paying for the plot, but that is sure to anger whoever owns the sector. Now select continue to get to the next step.
Okay, continue.
The left side lists all the types of station modules. Production modules are open by default. Let's start with a dock, though.
Okay.
Open the highlighted menu.
Oh, you're doing the big one.
You have access to 2 modules right now, a pier for capital ships and a dock module for smaller ships.
Yeah.
There are many more options, but you need to acquire their blueprints first. Select the pier.
Okay.
You'll notice its colour sometimes changing between green and red.
Yeah,
If it's
you need to
red,
get
then
in
it's
here.
not in a valid location. It may be outside of the plot, intersect with another module, or be in an exclusion zone.
It's not easy to deal
We
with.
will learn about those in a moment. Place this module anywhere inside
There
the
you go.
plot.
You can always fix it. Like, so you do this, and then you can fix it up after. So you can go like this, and then there you go. So you can just gotta
A
play with it.
so-called transform gizmo has appeared.
Yep.
You can grab and drag any of the arrows to move the module along that axis. Do so now. Doing the same to one of the circles will rotate the module.
Don't want to do that.
Do so now.
Oh, I hate you.
You can reset a module's rotation by interacting with it. Do so now.
Set rotation. Thankfully,
Okay,
that's the
now
option.
select the other dock module.
Yep.
As you move it around, you will notice that it can snap to the already placed pier.
Yepper.
You may also notice that you can't place it in the marked area in front of the pier. That is the so-called exclusion zone.
Because if you click the pier,
Needs to be free of other modules so
that might not
ships
work
can
now,
dock.
but you can see it
Place
has
the
that
dock module now.
that huge red thing in the
Let's
front of
place a
it. That's
few
the
more
capital
modules
ship.
to
So.
make this a fully operational station.
Okay.
First, take a look at the other module section.
Other modules.
There are a number of cheap connection modules that you can use to make your station look nice. You don't have to use them, but feel free to do so during this lesson. Now, select a production module.
These
and
are the
place
other
it.
modules, so you could put these on here, for example, like this guy here. And then you can, put this guy on this side, this guy on this side, for example. And then you can even have this snap over here. You might have to hit R or whatever. I actually don't know what the button is for this. I know you can rotate it. I just don't know. I guess the best way to rotate it is just this way. There's probably a key for it, but I don't know it this second. So you know what? You just do it this way, and you see how it already has a snap on. The second you see a line, you can snap it on there. Anyways, it wants me to put a solar panel on here, I guess. So, oh yeah, you're having the same issue here again, right? But that's going to be off the map. So what we're going to do is we're going to place it, and then we're going to do the spin around again. And the second it says you can do the snap on, we should be good. The problem is we don't have enough room at all, I don't think. No. So we're going to have to move this. This is so freaking big. It only has 2 snap points that it's not going to work. So what we're going to have to do is take this. There you go. I think you can just take the whole thing. You find the main. Yeah, there you go. We're just going to move the whole thing over. There you go. And then put the solar panel down. We'll put it down again. We'll change this. We'll change its rotation. There you go.
All production modules turn certain resources into a product, except for this one, which stores solar power in energy cells.
There you go.
Its output depends on the sector. Your encyclopedia has the info you need.
So we need storage
There are
container.
also
There you
build
go.
modules which work very similarly, but their products are ships and equipment. Next, we'll absolutely need a storage module.
Okay.
There are modules for the different types of storage.
There you go. Oops.
We only need container storage here,
That's fine.
so place one of these.
There you go.
Now, place a habitation module.
We can put it right under here for fun. There you go.
Without it, you won't have room for a workforce. While productions can run automatically, actual workers increase their efficiency a lot.
We're going to do
You do need to
defense.
keep them supplied with food and medicine, though. By the way, if you're struggling to attract people to your station, a welfare module can go a long way to help.
Cool.
Finally, place a defense module.
Okay. These are fun. And they protect you.
It doesn't automatically come with any turrets.
Yeah, as I
so
say, you have to
let's add some
customize
now.
it.
Interact with the defense module
You
and
right-click it, I
select
think?
Edit Loadout.
How do you do the edit loadout? Right click. Oh, right click. Yeah, okay. I thought so, but I thought maybe there was a
Works
screen menu.
exactly like loadouts for ships.
There you go.
Add at least one turret and
Isn't that
confirm the
ridiculous? Oh my goodness, look at them all. So here's the turret. And you got, this is the crazy part. Turret. I mean, he's not going to probably let us do it, right? But, oh, I guess those are all probably already there. Is it D to just keep moving? A, D. I see D here, but I guess not. Shift over. Wait, did I just do shift over? I thought I did for a second there. Set maximum. Oh, you can do this. Boom, boom, boom. I did not know that was a feature. There you go. So it's setting them on, all of them. So it's on both pages too. That is so cool. Did not know that was a feature. Boom, boom, boom. There you go. So we kind of went over the top. There's also the shields, but there's no shields available right now. So I guess you can't do that. Okay. And then this is probably a lot, but we'll see. Save changes. Confirm loadout.
When you're satisfied, you can confirm your changes with a highlighted button.
There you go.
Now, we need to hire a builder ship.
Yepper.
The map is now in a
There's
special
one right here.
mode that focuses on these builder ships.
Oh, here's one here
The
too.
one next to the other station is currently busy,
Oh,
but
yeah.
you can select the other one by interacting with
Actually,
it. Do so now.
he's not busy. He's busy because he has the not busy icon. But anyways, you select. Oh, it says busy. Oh, I get it. That means he's busy. He's got like an hourglass.
Next,
Never
you
mind.
need to make sure that the required resources will be delivered to this station's build storage.
Yeah,
If you expand this item, you can see exactly what is needed.
there you go.
And
Oh
if
my
you
goodness.
expand this one, you can allocate funds for trade offers. These will
Yeah.
be seen by traders who will then sell them to your
You
station.
gotta do the Wasn't there
Of
an
course,
estimate
you
button?
can
Oh yeah,
also
here you go.
deliver everything yourself.
There you
But
go.
for now, simply accept the estimate and close this menu.
Boom.
The builder ship will now move to your station and use the deliver.
Okay. Why did it cut it too fast? Anyways, we were too good for it. That was awesome. Okay, so now we've built that and station management. And then we have a combat scenario. I'm not sure if I'll be good at this combat scenario. Ooh.
So, you've successfully built a station. Now,
Yes, I
let's
have.
make it operate properly.
Apparently.
First off, you need a manager.
It'd be kind of cool if it was
Stop
your
at the
station
nearby
you just
station
built.
and hire someone.
Okay. So we're going to go to another station, and we're going to hire somebody. Usually you can do this without going on it, I think, or does it want me to land? It just says fly to right now. At least you can hire them with that. I don't know if you have to deliver them if they're... I think you might have to deliver them.
Solar power plant. Docking granted.
I guess we are going to dock then. Screw you. There you go. Are we going like old school hiring here, I guess?
Successfully docked.
Acquire manager. I think we are. Okay, let's do this.
Welcome.
There you go. We're going old school here and actually getting a manager. So W tap W. And we're just going to... So you can hire people like this. See this? He has horrible skills. I guess in this one has management skills, basic management. Yeah, 2.5 stars. So the more stars they have, the more expensive
Hello.
it is. This person's probably pretty cheap. But when they get like 4 or 5 stars, they
Hello.
can get really expensive. Yeah, 45K.
Now, interact with your new station
There
and
you go.
select the manager role.
There you go. New station. I'm being stupid, I think. Right click on the object, interact with it. Okay, right click it. There you go. Manager role. And hire.
Great. I look forward to my first assignment.
She might get there on her own, I think.
Your new hire will now travel to the station and start
There
work.
you go.
Almost every production module turns one or more resources into a product. Solar power being one exception. Your one requires silicon and energy cells and produces silicon wafers. Open the map. Select the mining ship and assign it to mine for the station.
Okay. Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. So you right-click it, and you do mine for the station. You just pick Alpha, I guess. Left-click on the object, right-click, you give an order, select object. I think that's what you do.
It'll
Yeah.
also want to buy certain resources, like energy cells, as well as sell as products.
Oh, we got some guys here.
So assign the 2 transport ships to trade for the station.
Okay, so we're going to do right-click, and we're going to trade for commander. Yeah. And then we'll do another one. Right click, trade for commander. And I could have selected those ships as well. I'm not sure why are we actually limited? I guess we might be. I thought you could do multiple. I think you can if you put them together, probably. I think so. If you went like this, let's see here. Shift grab these two. Or maybe I'll go like this temporarily. Okay, let's do it this way. So you go... There you go. Alpha, beta. Okay, yeah, if you go like this, and then you right-click, remove all assignments, you right-click, and then you trade for commander, you can go beta for both of them, I think.
The station manager is now taking care of orders
There
for
you
these
go.
ships. How well they do depends on the skill of the manager or the ship's pilot, whichever is better. The miner will start to work straight away, but the traders can't. Your station has no budget to buy resources. Open its info menu.
Okay. Yeah, so we're going to have to go to information and give it some...
270.17. Now put some money into the
There you
station
go.
account by moving the slider. You can also simply accept the manager's estimate. The manager is now going to use that budget to buy
That's an
resources.
insane estimate, but
Profits
okay.
from selling products also go into this account. As soon as the manager exceeds the limit by a certain margin, any excess funds will automatically be transferred to your account. Now, interact with the station and open the logical overview.
Open the station, okay, and logical overview. Oh, there you
can
go.
see a diagram of the station's
So
production.
you need energy
lines,
cell,
among
silicon,
other things.
and yeah.
To the left, you can see the various resource wares in the station's storage. Next to that are the productions. This station only has one, but you can add many different ones. The rightmost column shows the end products currently in storage. There are many things that you can control from this menu. Select any of the wares.
Okay.
You can override several automatic settings or assign a trade rule specific to this ware. Select the silicon wafers production.
There you go. Oh, there you go.
It shows you a lot of detailed info, and you can pause the production from here. You can also use this menu to set some wares to be traded without having a production module that needs or produces them. Try to add helium as a trade ware.
Yeah, so yeah, select trade ware and helium.
It shows a warning symbol. If you open the details, you
Yeah,
can
you're
see
missing
what
the
it's
storage
about.
for it.
In this case, the problem is that your station doesn't have the right kind of storage for this ware. You can
Oh, boy.
remove it by deselecting it in the Select Trade Wares menu. You've probably been wondering about the workforce production, so let's open that now.
There you go.
Each production module works better when it has people working in it. The optimal amount depends on the type of production. Workers require food and medicine, even when they're not working. Keep them consistently supplied with these, or they're going to leave. At the bottom, you can see how the workforce is expected to change over time. Growth mainly depends on the sector population, but plenty of living space and a well-maintained station helps as well. You can also build certain welfare modules to attract workers more quickly. Open the drones menu now.
It's for defenses, I think.
Here you can set target amounts for certain types of drones. The manager will then create buy offers for drone components and manufacture them once these arrive. While most traders carry cargo drones of their own, giving the station a few as well can speed up trades with capital ships. And I don't need to tell you why defense and repair drones might be useful, right? And those are the foundations of station management.
That's awesome.
You can keep looking around.
I'm good, thank you.
Close the map to complete this tutorial.
That's pretty cool. Okay, and then last one is combat scenario. I don't know how hard or how challenging this will be, but tutorial, but might as well try it out.
Approaching accelerator.
Oh,
Take
they're
us
making
through.
it fancy. Maybe for it's like an hour long or something.
Once we clear the accelerator, set a course for the shipyard.
Acknowledged.
Pilot, head to the bridge. We need you on standby.
Ah. A boron ship. Beautiful ship, too. Ah, where are we going? There we go.
Sir.
Ah, my friend. Good timing. Sir?
A xenon miner has been spotted.
Acknowledged. Let us do our duty. Move to intercept. I suggest you make haste, pilot.
Wait, oh, I thought we got to control this ship. That is so rude. We're getting under a fire. Okay, so you can jump right into the ship itself. Okay.
Prepare undocking procedures.
Or at least I thought you did, but yeah. Oh yeah, there we go. Oh, they're gonna probably shoot before I finish. I just like watching. It is fun being on a capital ship, by the way. And there you go. Oh yeah, that's right. These guys use elevators. There you go. Okay,
Cleared for
undock.
undocking.
Okay. There you go.
S.
Oh
You are
crap.
free to engage.
There you go. So we have to get a little closer. There you go. Kind of curious how much she's gonna. Oh, did you just take out my missile, you jerk? Oh yeah, that did good damage. Boom. There you go.
S.
Resume course and keep an eye on sensors.
Beautiful. Interesting. There's a lock on here. Oh, it's I guess because you can salvage
Right.
wreckage and stuff. So. Oh, here you go. Hope I don't like lose my ship here. I guess I'm worried about overheating, but I don't think you have to worry about that.
Xenon neutralized. Well done, friend.
Okay.
M.
These are the tiny ones, right? I think. Don't want to waste all my missiles.
Danger.
Ow. There you go. Keep an eye on your shields. We're doing fine, but I do worry about them. There you go. Let's take him out with this here. There we go. Whee! This one's almost gone too. Is that their missile and mine's still tracking it? And he's gone now,
That is the
so.
last of them.
Well done, everyone.
Nice.
Ray.
The shipyard is hailing us, putting it through.
Enemy spotted. Requesting immediate backup. We've received your call. We're on the
Uh-oh.
way. Helm!
Activating travel drive.
Oh crap. Activate travel. I guess we're gonna do our own travel drive.
K.
Oh, full K ship? Yeah, we're screwed. hope I don't get myself killed. Like K is pretty beefy. Not the beefiest of them, but not like the I whatever those other ones are. Is it J? I don't know. These look different. Oh, I don't know. Maybe he's not that different. It's just been a while, I guess. I think that's the big key here. It's been a while for a lot of things.
Disable their turrets.
Okay, that's what it was.
Turret.
There you go. So we're gonna take out all their turrets. We're gonna try. I don't want to start shooting them. Oh, there you go. There you go. You're going to want to get in close to him. There you go. And then, yeah. So that way you can hide behind it-ish.
Turret.
There you go. They're all turrets on here, basically. So, yeah, the idea is you're going to take out little parts of it. There you go.
K. Turret.
Ow.
Danger.
This normally would be a lot worse, but I think the reason it's not bad is his shield's already down, so. Now you want to wait till your shields charge up too, so that's the blue. There you go. You hide in its blind spots
Danger.
like that. There you go. We'll use just this.
Turret.
There you go. Take that one out. Wait, did you do countermeasures on my... Oh, you're not hitting it right. That's why. Okay. Oh, no. There you go. You did good there. That's a... Yeah, that's a turret as well. I was like, is that a turret? There you go. Boom. Look at that. Oh, I love it. I don't know if we're more buffed or, you know, I never usually use missiles, but it's making me think that I need to use missiles more often. Watch this. I'm going to do a twofer here. Boom. Oh, that might be a bad idea. Apparently we're pretty strong, though. Boom. There you go. That's going to... There you go. Okay.
N.
They are harassing the Corvette. Pilot, aid them.
Yeah. Oh, the AI is being dumb on this one. This is where AI gets dumb sometimes. Not all the time. And it's not like that, like, you know, it's just a little shit might act up in combat. Okay. Don't use too much of your afterburner because you don't want to... This one's weak, so I might as well take him out. There you go.
Defense drone.
There you go.
N. Defense drone.
Go. It's pretty far, so it's a little bit more. There you go. There you go.
Defense drone.
Artificial intelligence. Like artificial irritation if you ask me.
Yeah, we're getting there.
K.
Oh, yeah, no thanks. I'll do the other
Defense
guys.
drone.
Go.
K.
Pilot, assist the Corvettes in finishing off the enemy.
Fine. You know, I got its shields back up. I'm just gonna, like, blast my... Ow, what the fudge?
N.
I just used up my, well, I didn't use. I have 3 missiles left, but I used most of them up. I don't know if this one will hit him. I hope it does. I love watching the missiles come in, though. Oh, that is awesome. Really gotta use missiles more often. I assume these tutorials are not, you know, like... The ship might be a little bit more fine-tuned, if you know what I mean, right? But I'm guessing that I just haven't been using the right stuff sometimes. There you go.
We cannot afford to lose that station. A capital ship is finishing construction and preparing to launch.
All the more reason to act with conviction.
To be fair, I'm going for the drones. Oh, there you go.
Clear the area.
There you go, got him. I was gonna say, but if we focus on him, he's probably the objective, I was thinking.
Comms, ask the station if they require further assistance.
There you go. I wonder if there's an achievement for this one. I think it had already shown up, unfortunately, but... They said it was finished, so I think that's unfortunately it. We'll give it a few minutes, though. Oh, mission complete. No achievement? Ah, boo. I just like the other ones had a little achievement, so I was like happy about that. But combat scenario, I guess it doesn't get a check mark. Come on, Ego Self, I want a check mark on there, please. Anyways, that is awesome. That was a lot of fun. And I hope you guys enjoyed that because honestly, that was very informative. I learned a lot with that. I really enjoyed that, actually, which is always a good thing. And I hope you enjoyed it as well. On the 20th, I don't know if this will be on the 20th because I don't know what time exactly, you know, when I'll be able to play on the 20th. I don't got like an advanced copy or anything like that. So I will do my best to get some episodes going. I'll probably play the new expansion a bit, do some episodes on that, but I'm probably going to want to do an actual Let's Play series on just the open world of how X4 is. Timelines is an awesome looking expansion, but keep in mind Timelines is kind of like a break from the normal thing. It's kind of like these tutorials where you go off and do kind of a timeline, a set of missions, like a, you know, like a quest or, you know, kind of thing. You follow it, you do it, and then you're done with that and you move on. The cool thing is you do unlock ships, probably other things as well, which is pretty cool. We'll have to learn all that stuff later, obviously. But when it comes to the open world, you know, 7.0 is adding a lot of new features, updates, fixes, and obviously I'm clearly rusty. I'm like trying things here. I'm like, wow, I didn't know it was like that cool. Like those resource probes. Honestly, I didn't think resource probes were that amazing. All of a sudden, they are amazing, and apparently that's nothing new. So that's why tutorials are important sometimes. You need a fresh start. But either way, my friends, thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and we'll see wonderful people next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye.